Welcome back, guys. Last episode we talked about in Imlie was how Kia and Cheeni have teamed up to, kick Imlie out of the runner house, and also this guy Jatin have really been blackmailing Cheeni that he will expose Cheeni if Cheeni doesn't settle him, and also Arthav finally apologizes to Imlie, brings Imlie back to the runner house. Cheeni almost wants to poison Rupali so that she will come to the Rana house again and stay with Arthav or something like that. And the Rana family are actually holding a prayer ceremony. And the last episode ended where Cheeni is going to their family, because we know that whenever she goes there, she's going to cause another drama. Don't forget to subscribe in case you haven't, as you see what happens when she arrives. And continues with Cheeni entering the house. When Devika asks about Rupali, Apita and Sunda, she makes an excuse. Obviously, she drugged them. Obviously, that they will fall sick and not come, and she succeeded. At the same time, Arthav and Imlie get praised by their aunties for having great chemistry. Cheeni frowns at the comments, and Kai taunts her, saying that if she will keep rolling her eyes, or will she do something to separate Imlie and Arthav. Cheeni smiles and tells Kai that she has started a new plan, and Jatin enters, disguises as a fake godman with fake bears and mustache. Later, in a secluded corridor, Jatin assures Cheeni that his men will take care of the cars and the network. Ecstatic, Cheeni thinks that she will take Imlie's place in the runner house really soon. Jatin requests Cheeni to take a selfie, remove his mustache, while Cheeni scolds him, thinking anyone can see him. Coincidentally, Imlie enters and grabs Cheeni's phone in frustration, as she was not able to send the poem to the dictator due to network issues. Scared, Jatin turns around and puts the mustache on the face, and Imlie sees him. Cheeni lies to Imlie that the Baba, who she doesn't know is Jatin, is doing purification of every corner of the house. Jatin starts to chant, and Imlie believes Cheeni's fake lies and take her away. Afterwards, Imlie narrates a poem to Cheeni for her feedback and gives her the page. Imlie leaves after Cheeni praises her half-hearted, and Cheeni throws the page in a poem. However, at the same time, Arthav grabs her shoulder and traps her between her arms and the wall. Arthav misunderstands Cheeni as Shara, the person who wrote the poem, which Imlie was the girl that wrote the poem. Last episode, Imlie's editor said that Imlie should bring 3 poems for him, and now Imlie gave the poem to Cheeni. Cheeni likely will not claim that she was the one that wrote it. Arthav misunderstands Cheeni as Shara and tells her that the story about falling in love with the first poem backstage on the concert day, and tells her about how he fell in love with her on the first day they met due to her poem backstage on the concert day. He requests Cheeni to narrate the same poem that she did on the concert day, while Cheeni gets scared because she wasn't the one that did the poem. Cheeni tries to stall Arthav, but he does not listen to her. Shivani interrupts them. Shivani glares at them, and Cheeni leaves embarrassed, while Arthav tries to explain the situation to Shivani. However, Shivani gives reality check to Arthav, saying that Imlie is his life partner now and not Cheeni. In the living room, Arthav asks Imlie to sing a devotional song. She looks at him shocked, as she didn't have any time to prepare a devotional song. Seeing the opportunity to embarrass Imlie, Cheeni forces Imlie to sit in the pandal and sing, as everyone here is her close family. However, Imlie sits blankly with her eye full of tears, and Arthav starts to play a beautiful tone on the flute. Hearing and feeling Arthav's support through the tune, Imlie sings a beautiful devotion song. Everyone claps, and Jatin slams a powder into fire and puts their plan into action. Smoke fills the whole room, while Jatin and his men start to remove every woman's jewelry. Imlie sees the Baba's actions and runs behind him, but crashes into Arthav and tells him about the Baba being fraud. Arthav runs behind the Baba and fights all the ghosts bravely, but they overpowers him and sends him flying. He lands near the Havan and hits his head on the corner of the Havan fire. However, everyone kills Arthav's name, while Imlie helps him to sit up. Episode continues after Arthav falls. Suddenly, one man throws a knife towards Imlie, but Cheeni comes in front of her, and the knife pierces Cheeni's arm. Everyone runs towards Cheeni, and Arthav pulls out the knife, and Cheeni screams out in pain. Seeing Cheeni's critical stage, Arthav asks everyone to call an ambulance, but to their shock, there was no network. Shivani blames Imlie for doing all this preparation wrong and blames Imlie's bad omen for injuring Cheeni. So how did Imlie now come and hold the knife and throw the knife, and Cheeni now, as now these people should come and rest? Everything, you'll be blaming Imlie, every single thing. If somebody cough in the house and miscough, they will blame is Imlie that has bad omen that made the person to cough. You can imagine after all the preparation she did or whatever, they got attacked by men that Cheeni brought, and now they are blaming Imlie. as well. We'll continue, guys. Imlie started crying, explaining that she did everything right and that she didn't even know who the godman was. Frustrated, Arthav stops their banters and picks up Cheeni in a bridal style, while Rudra stands at the gate shocked at the scene. Rudra sees Cheeni in Arthav's arm and recalls his and Cheeni's conversation, which says that Rudra will lose to her. He goes inside while Arthav takes Cheeni to the room while Imlie tries to treat her wound. Meanwhile, Rudra enters and orders Devika that Cheeni cannot live in their house and explains Cheeni's bad intention to Devika. In the room, Imlie treats Cheeni wound while crying, while Cheeni tries to gain Arthav's sympathy. Later, Imlie tries to persuade Devika and Rudra to let Cheeni live in the Rana house so that she can take good care of her. However, Devika tells Imlie that Cheeni cannot live in their house as Cheeni will only find comfort in their home. Imlie cries and begs Devika to let Cheeni live at their house, but Devika and Rudra do not agree. In the room, Kaya enters applauding and praises Cheeni for shedding sweat and blood to fulfill her plan. Hearing her praise, Cheeni smiles and tells Kai that he will fulfill Imlie, that she will fill Imlie's mind with enough guilt to live in the Rana house. At the same time, Imlie enters and declares that Cheeni cannot live in her house, while Arthav stands behind the door and concretes Imlie's decision. Kai laughs in her mind and enjoys the drama, which is breaking Cheeni's overconfidence. Why Imlie goes to pack Cheeni's bag so that she can start going to her house, because this is Imlie's husband's house and not Cheeni's husband's house. Cheeni, go and find a husband for yourself. In the Rana house, guys, Sundar gets a call from Arthav about Cheeni's state and probably feels guilt for her earlier action of scolding Cheeni. In the Rana house, Cheeni cannot believe that Imlie can do this to her, so she messages Jatin and calls him to the Rana house desperately. Jatin reads the message happily, which says that Cheeni will elope with him and will marry him right away. In a secluded corridor, Imlie cries and blames herself for Cheeni's state, while Arthav sees her and goes to console her. He sits on the knees, tries to console Imlie, but she tells him that Cheeni was raised by her parents and she will lose them again if she loses Cheeni. However, Arthav assures Imlie and she holds his hand, calling him her emotional support. Afterward, Imlie hugs Arthav and cries while Cheeni is worried as he consoles her, saying that Cheeni will be alright. So Cheeni, or your plan at the end of the day, brings Imlie and Arthav closer together. Now both of them have become each other emotional support. Maybe that's what they said. And she's now worried. Imagine being stabbed just to fulfill a plan, and at the end of the day, the plan that you actually planning did not come and work out. It's actually flopped. Anyways, guys, what do you think? I'll post next episode soon, and thanks for watching, and yeah, bye guys.